Traditional concrete and asphalt driveways oftentimes act as conduits of rain, taking not only the rain that drains off of them, but also rain from the rooftop directly into the nearest storm drain. In our previous episode, we talked about one solution, rain gardens, that captures water and allows it to soak into the ground. This time, we'll talk about a pavement that does this too, permeable pavement. There's a few different kinds of permeable pavements. An example is this open paver system at Lara Orr's house. So Lara, tell me, why did you install permeable pavers at your house?
Well, being an Urbana resident, we were experiencing some water in the basement, and we kind of expected that as new homeowners. But instead of just trying to cover up the problem, we really wanted to try to figure out how to create a long-term solution. And part of that involved ripping out lots of concrete that was between both of our garage and our house, creating kind of the water to be forced down into cracks that were in our foundation. And our house is over 100 years old, so we were not totally surprised that there were ways water could get in. So I started researching a lot of options. So the driveway was a big part of that. New gutters was a big part of that. And, some plantings as well around the house that changed. This will be our third winter. We're coming up on our third winter, and I was worried about shoveling, that I was like, oh, this is gonna be awful. It actually was easier than our old slab that had so many cracks. It is actually fairly even across, and so I can take my shovel and get a good run going.
Okay.
I haven't had any issues with it. We did have a giant load of mulch from a local arborsmith, bring about 3 trees worth of mulch and back in and dump it. And it seemed to be okay.
Oh, wow, big truck's okay.
Yeah. I kind of was like, oh, I guess you're backing in. Okay, hope this is okay. And it was okay. So
here you go,
probably
folks.
won't do it again, but it seemed to hold up fine. And it actually, I can look out where the car, the truck was, and there are no issues with unevenness. But it's been really exciting. We have a pretty walkable neighborhood, and we always have people stopping and asking about the driveway, why we did it, how we did it. And I feel like it's been a good just interest generator for people, especially in our neighborhood, that have oh, I'm gonna consider that, or thinking about doing that, which wasn't really the intent, but it's kind of been another a great kind of teaching tool for people just walking around.
Like other stormwater solutions that we've talked about, funding may be available from your city to install it. Now, many cities will incentivize more than one project or help with larger projects. The goal is to capture all the runoff from your property if possible. In our next episode, we'll visit a couple of stormwater superstars that did just that.